Hello there.
I'm Albert.
I'm Vanessa.
Marcel.
I'm Darian.
And we are late to the party, and we are watching, finally, Godzilla -1. It came out a few years ago. It won many accolades. Other than a couple of stills, I haven't seen much.
Right. All I know is Godzilla is in this movie. That's pretty much it.
I know there's movies from overseas. It's a little bit different than what we know, like
The more recent.
King Kong and got versus Godzilla and all that.
Sure.
But I don't really know much about this.
I honestly only know that Godzilla's in it, and there is going to be a subplot dealing with a pilot, but that's all that I know about it so far.
Many of us did grow up with like the Godzilla movies on. I remember my family was really heavy into it. I just remember it being on TV. With Godzilla, they've kind of ventured off into a whole different world, specifically with that Matthew Broderick one, which I really enjoy. It gets crazy after Madison Square Garden. You know, they kind of went a different way with the movies, at least on the American side of things, while they've still been killing it with the older style and, you know, what made Godzilla great to begin with.
Right.
But
Back in the day, I only knew who Godzilla was because of that Matthew Broderick movie. And then, of course, like my uncles and stuff, they knew Mothra, but that was pretty much it. The world of the monsters that is in the world of Godzilla.
And Darian just got back from Japan not too long ago, and he gave us a magnet as well for Godzilla in preparation, man, because we asked him to come and do this ages ago, and he's been waiting to watch it for his first time.
When I went over there, it was actually Godzilla Week, so they had a bunch of Godzilla apparel like pretty much everywhere.
Right.
And I like grew up watching that. I would get it off the Redbox, so I know like plenty of the different kaijus and like monsters from that verse, like Megalodon, Mothra, you know, the Riordan. It's all just like pretty nostalgic at this point, but I know this one is going to be kind of its own story. It's not going to be similar to a lot of the older takes on like what the classic Godzilla films would be like. So I am just anticipating to see how they're going to approach it, but I don't know how the story is going to go. I've like heard mixed reviews about that for sure.
Sure. I mean, everyone's going to have their own opinion, aren't they? You can let us know yours down in the comments below. But guys, make sure you subscribe if you have not. We're going to keep going through these movies. We've missed so many movies, especially some of the newer ones and even more recent newer ones. Better late than never will be coming back. So be on the lookout for that. And a huge thank you so much to Matthew from Wonky Times. He's helping us out with the edits. He's been on the channel before, but we couldn't do this without him. Thanks so much, Matt. But let's get into Godzilla -1 for all of our first time.
Now.
Is that just like an exposed bomb right there at the very bottom?
Yeah.
That seems kind of dangerous.
I mean, we had to put it somewhere.
Feels like he's seen some stuff.
この島の穴だらけの滑走路によく粗悪品を下ろせましたね。
What was that?
Mutated fish?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. like,
Boogers?
何かでかいのが米軍の新兵器か。
That ain't no Yankee weapon.
yeah. Like the beach.
Oh, dang.
Yo.
No,
chance.
just run, just go.
だこいつはゴジラってやつじゃ。
Yo, he looks like prehistoric.
Yeah, I do like this design.
I feel like a little bit smaller than usual.
Maybe that's just the starting form. I usually assume that he might go through an evolution at some point.
Like a lizard.
Yeah, a radiated lizard.
Yeah, because this is World War II, so it's like, are we going to see a passage of time?
Or if they try to like attack it and the weapon like doesn't work how they think it might.
何やってるんだあいつ。
I hope nobody shoots it.
No, you
course.
mother.
You're done.
He's mad.
Where do you go? I just got to pick you off.
Fresh meat.
Damn.
Save him for later.
He didn't even eat him. He just said bye.
It's like throwing salt over the shoulder for luck.
What the hell?
No, just death.
Just eat me.
Yeah.
Just death? Well, like, did homeboy see it and just didn't say
Oh
anything?
God.
God damn.
God.
A crunch and toss.
Woo!
Jeez. I love how it's attacking the other artillery, you know?
I mean, I feel like maybe if they just kept quiet
Yeah.
and they didn't shoot,
Yeah.
they would maybe be okay.
Maybe wait to sneak away.
Yeah, just take their time with it.
You threw down with the G. It ain't gonna work. Disgrace.
Oh,
That's crazy.
There's no honor in that. Which is bullshit.
Yeah, but perspective.
yeah.
Still, I get it, man.
crazy.
Duty overall, but man, come on. Like, he's fighting someone else's war and he got to walk away from it. He didn't fulfill his duty. It wouldn't have made a difference.
Oh, what?
Whoa, that's why you just don't randomly accept stuff from strangers like that.
No, you don't. Have you seen Simple Twist of Fate with
No.
Steve Martin and the little girl that just gets dumped on his doorstep? Put it on the list.
なんでこの子置き去りにしなかったの？男ほっといたら私もこの子も死んでしまいますよ。
知りませんよ。
She's like, I'm your girlfriend now. Let's go. This is my kid. He is now yours.
そんな不老児みたいなことしてても自利品でしょ。
Times are tough,
パンパン
dude.
にでもなれって。
そんな顔されても。
I was about to say, he doesn't look too well off for himself either.
It'll only get worse as days go by.
The baby looks the cleanest out of all of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're playing real life Minesweeper.
It'd be fun, though.
俺だって戦争行ってたら大活躍しましたよ。ああ、もうちょっと長引いてたらな。
It's like Billy Madison. Don't say that.
Don't you ever say that. For the love of God.
Bro, I've had that dream so many times. I'll tell you after the movie's over, but it's one of my nightmares, consistent nightmares, is Godzilla and big kaijus coming when you wake up.
A Mothra would be crazy, low-key.
Dude, it'd snatch you right out where you're sleeping.
Shut up. Shut up. Nah, dude, it's the Lumina boom. Boom. It's the boom through the city and the destruction on its path.
If I heard the screech and it was like dead of night and it was super silent,
Yeah.
I would probably like,
Die
yeah.
of fright.
No.
I would.
Cold sweats,
I
clammy hands. Oh, whoa.
ゴジラ。
Thanks for finally sharing with the group.
Dude, they said they said the title.
Oh, that's the
Floating
hint,
deep
right?
sea fish is what it was. It's not mutated fish, it's just deep sea fish.
That's also my other fear. What's under the water? It's two fears. Godzilla and what's under the water.
So Godzilla is under the water.
詰めすぎですよ、四季さん。相手がゴジラか
Oh,
も
I
しれ
thought
ない。
he was about to lean on the bomb there. I'm like, you better watch out. Oh, shit.
It's just a stick.
Does
It's
that
having
still
fun.
change your mind?
We're
Kinda
gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. Oh, you're so slow still. Oh.
I mean, he's coming for you.
Dude, you made him mad.
You didn't do it before.
You got no choice now, dude. He's coming for your ass.
Yeah, they're gonna.
Hole in one. That's a spicy meatball. Hope your boat don't sink. Oh,
Whoa.
well, then what's the point?
Damn.
What's
He's
the
like,
point?
surprise, motherfucker.
That's actually crazy that he has like the ability to regenerate that fast.
Shit.
Oh.
They got him.
Oh.
Got
I
multiple.
mean, I know that like Godzilla is doing all of this to them, but I also kind of feel bad for Godzilla because of all the other kaijus that are probably worse than Godzilla. You
That's
know?
true.
So you're like, maybe Godzilla will help you later on.
Eating it, though.
Damn, dude.
God.
Going for the gut punches.
Oh no, dude.
No.
Damn. Oh, shit.
That was clean. That was a clean beam. It was. Damn.
That it was.
Oh, so ugly now.
That ending.
a
Always that
classic.
ending.
Oh.
Do you know they?
Skin's crazy.
They record it with the bass treble.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just wipe their finger along it and they like kind of slow it down a little bit.
Some of the scariest things are the most simplest.
I do like that sound in some of them where like it revs up the do 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 and then like he shoots off. I do like that sound.
Have you seen any of the old Godzilla movies?
No.
No, there used to be
the old one.
just
too.
like Dragon Ball. They used to have beam struggles where the monsters would like fire at each other, and then they would like engage and like who would like fire the most. You know what I mean? Godzilla would usually come out on top, but I would hope to see it again if they're gonna release more movies with other like kaiju involved.
恐竜のような怪物が現れたんです。でも俺は
I mean, to be fair, even if you shot it with your gun, I feel like that wouldn't have done anything.
I would have felt even more better now. Been like, well, thank God I didn't shoot him because it wouldn't have done anything. And he would have killed me back then.
Here's the thing. I sit here and I like wonder if he guilts himself because like after you've seen him literally regenerate, like he's getting chased in the back of the boat and like his face regenerates. Like when he was a lot younger and smaller, if you did shoot him, could you have killed him? Like
Before he
could
got
he
the
have been
radiation?
vulnerable? You know what I mean? Because like
That's true.
I don't know if they think about it that deep, but I like sit there and I'm like, I think he had the golden shot, like
Yeah.
literally did, and was like, you know what?
And maybe he knows it, but it was just a plane. Godzilla ain't take no shit for no planes, but it was baby Godzilla.
It's true. This guy's also racked with guilt though, so he's going through it right now.
I haven't even seen Godzilla, and I'm terrified of Godzilla. He's seen him twice already. Almost died twice.
It's also like desperately trying to find like, you know, the purpose to belong right here, right now. So I completely understand the struggle. He's picking up jobs like wherever he can. That puts him at risk, you know what I mean?
It's what he knows how to do,
To support his family, yeah.
and probably pays pretty well.
Well, that's what he
Because you
mentioned,
ain't
yeah.
coming out of it, so you ain't getting that paycheck.
I think he probably gets more to be quiet too, on top of that.
Yeah. You just got to get through that psychotic break sometimes to feel better on the other side and just get it all out, you know?
Oh, I didn't see that at first.
Just go about your business, sir. We don't want none.
Hey, Ginza.
Oh no.
Is she at work?
Yeah.
Oh, no! Oh,
The train.
No.
No, dead stop. That sucks.
The iconic music.
He's got the little arms too.
Yeah, why not?
Destruction.
I can't handle his step. And you're right in the path. Get off the train. Run. That's messed up.
Oh, no! Oh,
But hang on now.
Yeah, try to be strong.
I wouldn't last long.
no! Run to dear life. Okay, maybe jump in the water. This is like your only chance right here.
Yeah, that's the only opportunity. There you go.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
Oh, and then the debris.
Get to moving. If I was Godzilla, I wonder if he hears the music in his head.
Nah,
He's singing
Damn.
it.
Yeah.
Get out of the way!
He's coming.
Oh, let's go.
Go. Damn. Doing it on purpose. So, pulls it back out.
It's cheesing. He's cheesing. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Flexing.
Oh, dude.
He's gonna do that
This-
clean beam.
The scales pop out though. That looks so cool.
There's probably gonna be more than one beam. Charged up.
I honestly would not want to face off against this version of Godzilla.
Oh, fuck.
It's terrifying. Oh, I thought he was gonna say
Damn!
Oh,
He
fuck.
locked in.
Just around the beam, got obliterated. No.
Yeah. Oh,
You better watch.
fuck.
Ooh, you better.
Oh no.
Oh!
You should have ran in there with him.
Right back. Oh, that's
Okay.
horrific. That's terrifying. Yo, she saved him though.
She did,
they
but
didn't
she
have
could have
enough-
like
I
ran in there
know.
with it.
Sometimes you don't have enough momentum, and it's just that last little
Maybe.
I thought Loki thought the building too was gonna like
pancake.
him.
That would suck.
I was
Man.
hoping that when he got her, they would survive.
Godzilla's just ruining your day as much as possible. Your life.
He skipped death 4 times already though. Kamikaze, Godzilla.
Yeah.
Godzilla on the
Yeah.
boat, Godzilla in the city.
Yeah.
Oh, and you just basking in it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
With the cloud, too. Yeah, the symbolism is not lost. What's the exclamation point at the end of that fucking sentence?
本作戦はゴジラに大量のフロンガスのボンベを装着し
Can't decompress that fast. So you
Get
go,
it twice, yeah. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Well, let's go get ourselves a kaiju.
It seems rather intricate, though. Bubbles, back up. It just seems like a lot to pull off
Yeah.
successfully with such a big beast.
問題はそこなんです。優秀な整備士。いや、機体を補修できるほどの人材が必要。
He's like, I know somebody.
I know a guy.
Yeah.
What?
The fuck?
Dude, you're looking for knocks you out.
I mean, it's a real power move.
立花さんですね。
Oh, I thought he was
I
gonna.
know.
Yeah, I thought he was
Stick
gonna.
or
Yeah.
something. Beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
あいつを
Like,
倒
oh,
したの
now you want to fight her?
How'd they make her cry? I don't like it. When the actresses or the babies cry, I feel bad for them.
That was like a genuine sob too.
Yeah, because you know they're like really crying
No.
Or afraid,
because
or
they don't have
Yeah.
like a.
they're just damn good actors. He's just leaving her on the floor, though? Like, someone could come in and take care of it or nobody around?
The other other woman,
Yeah, but she ain't there.
because she's asleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully.
That's why he has like that.
She gonna wake up, no one there, make her breakfast.
Yeah, she was just crying about her mom, and then she wakes up and she's like,
Gone.
yeah,
Gone.
alone.
I don't like it.
That's so sad.
Yeah. Happy I could shine a light on that for you.
Oh yeah.
I know he left like it looked like
I'm
like
sure
a
they came
letter
over
and stuff
quickly,
there
but
too,
still,
but-
not leaving my kid alone in bed after that.
やつに突っ込む直前に引き抜くんだ。そして
Probably telling him there's an eject
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah.
That's why it cut out from there.
Has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even tell you.
Oh, there's a bunch of money.
Because it kind of looks like he's running away versus, what he's actually
Trying
going
to
to go
step
do.
up, huh?
They're back.
Once you see the fish, you know it's on.
Yeah.
To lure him.
We've
Oh, they're putting the plan into action right now.
like, we're talking to you.
Because I remember before he was like, we're gonna try to make it think that there's like another creature it can fight, so it can come on up, which is also backhanded. I think backhanded foreshadowing for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Yes.
That was
destroyed.
immediate.
All the
Like,
vehicles look like miniatures. Like, if you
Yeah.
notice, like, the fucking cars and shit.
back in the day, they used to have a
Alright.
dude just
Oh,
in a
he's back.
Godzilla suit, and just stomping around and all that. So
I know. Pee-wee's Big Adventure gave us a taste of that. The levels they went through to create those practical sets for those stomping scenes.
Yeah,
Great.
it's extensive, but it's like a miniature scale version of Tokyo, hand painted. Like,
Delicately,
oh yeah,
time consuming. And I'm glad that they're honoring that with just the visuals of like the trains and the planes and the automobiles. Like the beginning of the movie.
I know, like the beginning of the movie.
call back. He seems awfully calm for what he's about to do.
Never been more sure of himself of what he's trying to do. What he wants to do.
Yeah, it's true.
Have a care in the world, yo. It's like you're doing it on purpose.
Godzilla's locked in too.
He just doesn't know it's coming yet.
Chomp it up.
Follow me.
The jaggedness and the ruggedness of Godzilla.
He looks crazy.
Well, you can tell he's been through a bunch to
Yeah.
get here.
Yeah.
Like at first he was okay, but now like his skin's like torn apart.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Tear him up.
It's so sci-fi. I love it. But yeah, practical.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, he's dialed.
Damn, he's ready. Oh.
Oh,
Decoy.
damn.
Whoa, clean beam.
Yeah.
That was like the cleanest beam.
You guys got it. You got it.
Dude, oh man, he looks so just menacing.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Aura farming.
お伝えした通り一度熱線を離すと再生には時間がかかるんです
Yep.
廃止する
Alonzi.
Oh, this music's incredible.
This is usually the battle theme from the old movies that they would play.
Is it?
Yes, it is. I would
Badass.
recognize it anywhere.
That's
Like
fire.
he's
Badass.
charging up, about to go fight the other kaiju. They have
Oh,
this
yeah?
playing. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
big time.
Quick turn.
No, no.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
So intricate.
Then they're gonna do the pop.
沈黙しました
Just gonna dunk him and bring him back even more pissed off.
Oh, there you go. But that's not what I expected either.
Oh,
I
there
thought
we
they were
go.
gonna literally like.
Lift him up.
They're
Yeah.
trying to like mess with the pressure so that he like just pops.
Right, but it was funny. He got a little life jacket.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be like a platform for some reason, too. That was just for
Same,
the
yeah.
wood.
He got the ice cream sandwiches.
Dang.
Were those all the life preservers?
Yeah, he must have
Yeah.
like bit through them.
Just like Jaws, cutting the barrels.
I was about to say this right here is very Jaws like. Like.
No, he's like, you're not leaving me behind.
But what are you going to do?
No. He's just bringing attention to himself, I feel.
No, he brought the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
shit.
Everybody.
A
Yeah,
bunch of people.
he brought everybody.
But one of his blasts and it's just, you're all gone. Catch him out.
They're using the tugboats to help him pull.
He's like, what the hell was that all about?
No.
Oh, but he's like, oh.
Damn, he's all fucked up, but oof.
It's crackly. You get it out?
Ooh. He looks like possessed.
That's it.
Fuck.
Nope, here he comes.
Is he going to make it in time? Wrestle case, sir?
Yeah, literally. I'm back.
Oh, right when the beam's going to hit, he can get him. Yes. Oh! It looked like, did he hit the ejector or something?
I don't know
I
if
mean, it could be like Batman.
Yeah. I thought y'all were done for.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Ejected.
Just like Batman.
Who's his Alfred though? Is it the mechanic? Where he's like, I had a dream where I'd be sitting at a cafe one day and I look across the way. I see you there.
And he's all nodding his head.
Yeah, he just gives him a silent nod and that's about
Gets
it.
up and leaves. Doesn't even order his wine.
Say we knew it. That he's telling him about the ejection.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you can. If you can live in the situation, then why not? Give yourself a chance.
Imploded?
No, homie's
Falling apart.
Oh.
got blown off.
Falling apart.
He was
Yeah.
frozen and then he got domed.
Wow.
Saluted the homie.
Yeah.
We bested you, beast. The respect. I love those beams too.
That was a nice touch.
Like they didn't have to be bombastic and explosive. It was just like
Even with like the background of the sun, like just like peeking through, making
like
it look
rising
like
sun type. The flag.
She alive? She alive.
wow.
What? Yeah, you just kind of assume, right?
Wow.
She got biting up.
ゴーさんの戦争は終わりましたか？
He doesn't care about the war anymore. It doesn't matter. It's you. You got her back.
Wow.
What's on her neck? Is that just her hair?
I think it might have just been her hair.
Yeah. You're cooking.
Ew.
Ain't no stopping me.
There's a lot of stuff from the older films that they did like pay a lot of homage to, especially when it comes to like the struggles based around Godzilla, like the destruction, the terror, the family gripe. Most of the time back in the day, they would incorporate like some amount of magic where it'd be like, you know, like Mothra, or it's like some otherworldly kaiju, you know, whatever the reference is. But for a lot of the more concrete, like just Godzilla against humans, like this is definitely like one of the more like straightforward ones where it's like similar to the old ones as well. I didn't expect this story at all. All I knew is that like there was something around a pilot, but I didn't know it was a kamikaze pilot. I didn't know how Godzilla was involved at all. But I thought it was really original for what it had to offer in terms of like other Godzilla movies for sure.
I think what is great about this one is that it does bring that human element to it, where I feel like a lot of the newer Godzilla movies that we're having now, like the Godzilla versus Kong, Godzilla King of the Monsters, like we do have the human elements there, but it's still more so about, you know, the big fights, the big scenes.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, yeah, you have Godzilla there too, but it was mainly the story of the pilot. It was his journey, and just Godzilla happened to be a part of that journey too.
You could kind of connect a little bit better with like with the characters,
Yeah.
and then I kind of like how it shows like post-war, and then definitely the development of the character, you know, becoming more fatherly and everything. Always cheating death, I guess, you know, and having some sort of death wish. But I thought there was going to be more evolutions in this, to be honest.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I kind of like that they kind of stopped where they
More
did
to
right now.
come.
Yeah, more to come for sure.
It does feel like a very grounded story, like you said. Some of the other ones they go into, you know, otherworldly when it comes to some of the characters that end up showing up, or you know, tiny people singing songs and stuff. You know, come back, Mothra.
Save us, Mothra.
Mothra.
Classic.
But and it great. It is classic. But this almost felt like kind of like what Batman Begins did with, you know, the Batman story. When it gets a little too out there, too campy, you kind of revert back into what you were at the core and ground it, and it becomes, you know, rebirthed again in a way where it's like, now you can go from here, and if you wanted to keep going, you could. And they got the Oscars as well, so it's like you did an incredible job with, you know, a grounded negative one. I was gonna say day one, but like negative day one. Like you set yourself up if you wanted to like begin again,
Yeah.
and keep it going again. And new audiences who maybe aren't gelling with the King Kong Godzilla universe that's been coming out. And it is an updated version from where we were with, you know, the guy in the suit. And I know there's been other Godzillas as well, right? Like there was Godzilla, it wasn't like G1 or something. Like there's been other Shin Godzilla.
So
like
there's Shin Godzilla. That one's pretty popular because he's like the most like damaging. He like glows super red. A lot of people can tell him immediately just because like he's like one of the more prominent looking figures. But also on the same note, there's one movie that came out in like early 2000s, I want to say, and they included the entire cast of like kaijus like with Godzilla itself, and the whole subplot was like supporting Godzilla while he like went through like the gauntlet of pretty much like every single monster. But that was like one I was thinking of where the story is like somewhat similar, but like not at all in the terms of like it being like a kamikaze pilot or like it being emotionally like invested. It was more of like action based, where it combined like elements of this one and like Godzilla and King Kong to like one film.
Yeah.
But this one was definitely more like, you know, emotionally driven, like gets you attached to the characters. You know, you want to see what happens with Akiko and his wife. And
Right.
when they first showed up, they just were kind of strays. They just walked in and he just was living in rubble legitimately. So
Yeah.
I thought this one was an emotional investment. I liked it for sure.
Very much so. And like you said, something that it does feel like it has been missing from like some of the newer ones. Like, and I know there was a lot of complaints about, you know, the Gareth Edwards Godzilla, and everybody's like, every time, you know, they started a fight, they'd cut away to the people. And it's like, well, yeah, because the people should be an important element of the story as well. We didn't engage with them on a level that we obviously did with any of these characters. So, you know, that's where it kind of has its shortcomings. But
I think that's why it's too. It's like, yeah, you cut away to the people, but we don't have real connection to them. We just want to. So it's like I don't care to see them. Whereas here they built that with those characters, so you would be okay with seeing the human element,
exactly.
and also the fighting with the monsters or kaijus too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and I thought it was edited well too. This movie,
Yeah.
I never
Oh, yeah.
once felt like that. Like they gave me, you know, moments where it's like, what happened, and they don't show you what happened because they build suspense. They build a lot of suspense, and then they finally show you the result of the scene or whatever's going on with Godzilla. And you're like, it either oh shit or like oh thank God.
Yeah.
And so it was very cleverly edited. This movie.
Some of those transitions were flawless. Like when he
Yeah.
woke up from the dream and he literally like just was in his old house and he was on the ship. Like
Yeah.
it was like kind of like I forgot initially that he was on the ship, and it just went straight back to him with the flashback where he
Sure.
was thinking of Godzilla and
Yeah.
he was having like the nightmare. Like that transition to the scene was like pretty seamless.
I'm so glad you brought that up too, like the dream aspect of it, because like I'll tell you now, I teased it earlier. There's very few dreams that I'll like repeat over and over in different ways, and usually the results are the same, and I go through the same feelings. One of them is feeling like I'm not going to graduate, like I'm keep going back to school, hitting up the classes, trying to get the grades, whatever, because that was like a traumatic experience. I graduated on time, but it was not for the lack of, you know, trying. So even we're not going to get into that. I was going to go like all deep. But the other dream that I consistently have at different variations of it was Godzilla, and I remember it for like the youngest age, where it was just like the most scared I've ever been. Waking up from a dream is a dream when Godzilla starts out far away and is making its way closer. And as years gone by, that dream has changed and evolved, and different I still remember exactly where I was in these dreams when all of it went down. And the most recent one was like a few years ago, where I was asleep and I slept in. And the dream was like San Francisco running around from this big ass kaiju, but it was like, it's not always Godzilla. And this one did a thing where instead of like the beam, it can just like charge up and go do, 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 like fucking plow forward.
Yeah.
And so if you're in the path of that, then you're destroyed. And then I just remember getting to the end of the dream, trying to run away from it and turning a corner and it coming around the corner. And then it had the blue beam and it just went, like I heard it clear as day. It woke my ass up. I almost fell out of the bed. I was like, what the fuck? Like I heard it.
Yeah.
It was boom, and I was out of it. And that dream I consistently have when it comes to Godzilla or the kaiju or the monster coming from afar and it getting closer and running around. So two, and the third one is the fear of what's under the water, thalassophobia. So this was right up my alley.
I was gonna say deep ocean thalassophobia is something I also share. If I can't see the bottom, I'm definitely like thinking about everything I can't see.
And they incorporated it a lot here. It felt like Jaws.
Yeah, I was about to say, I
at
feel like they
times.
definitely did some
But
Jaws stuff up in there, you know?
That's kind of the way the story beats would go if you're trying to fight something that's under the water. A lot of, Jaws just did it really well.
I also liked how they didn't over-explain like its true origin. They just said it shows up on this island one day, freak incident, but it's not like, oh, this is like how it was created. It like kind of leaves that up to your interpretation, like to like where did it come from, like how did it like get here?
Because if they don't know, why should we?
right.
So either way, what did you all think of Godzilla -1? We appreciate you joining us for this reaction. Obviously, we'll bring the boys back for other stuff too. Elias was already on the channel once before. Watch the Alien reaction with him and Sabrina. But thank you so much. You can also like and subscribe.
And did the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Thanks so much, and as always,
Now it's time to say goodbye.
this party is over.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.